Joining me now is Nawal Al-Fauzi. She's with the Ministry of Oil here in Kuwait, of course, and one of the key organisers of the International Energy Forum, the 13th ministerial meeting. Well, it's been a very, very busy few days here, Nawal, and I can only imagine the planning that went into this. 2 years ago, Kuwait decided it was announced that you were taking this meeting. So give us a quick run through, just what have you been doing in the run-up to the planning for this meeting?
Okay. First of all, I'd like to thank the Secretariat PR Department for this interview. And in fact, we have been really working very hard the last 9 months. And before that, we were having, I can say the last 2 years, because before that, we have in April 2011, we had the Asia Roundtable, which is part of the IEF. And before that, and we celebrate the 50-year celebration of OPEC. So the last 2 years we were so busy preparing from one occasion to another. But this time, this is the third occasion, but it is the hardest one because we have a lot of delegation, we have a lot of participation. We have about 120 countries are participating, countries and companies and international organization, and almost we have 400 delegates. This is if I exclude Kuwaiti delegates who have been, and committees who have been working for this event. In fact, we start the preparation by having an electronic registration. So this makes life easy for us to register people, to have their all details, their participant with their position, when they are arriving, and whom they are coming from. And this is really the beginning. And then we have to look at the suitable place. And this is also what was very difficult, because the IEF meeting, it's not only need a meeting room, it's need rooms. Because you have the bilateral meetings, at least we need 10 to 12 bilateral meetings. We need also meeting for VIP meeting for ministers to have their lunch, dinners, and being together. We have also lunch, dinner for the delegates, and also we have entertainment place for them. We should have secretariat, place for secretariat, for the press. And so that's why we choose the Regency Hotel. For accommodation, it's difficult to accommodate all the delegates in one place. So that's why we distributed the delegates between the Regency Hotel and Sheraton.
Now let me ask you about, you built a very, very unusual hall for the room. Yeah. And it's been fabulous. We've seen many of the pictures of it. And this was very unusual, very different. And I believe you'll be happy, that you must be very happy it worked very well. Tell us a little bit about the thought that went into that.
In fact, I was so worried the last 3 months about this. It's not a tent, it's a hall. In fact, it's the idea, it was not to building at it. In this hotel, a hall is upstairs. It is very big. But 3 months before starting this meeting, the hotel administration told us that the hall, because there is a lot of electricity that should be done, there is a lot of security things they have to do, so that it won't be available. By that time, I was so worried, and then I said, "Whoa, where we can have this meeting?" And then they say, "We have a good proposal for you. We will make a tent for you outside." For me, I was so worried, but then I say, "I'll take the decision, and I will go for it." And this is something different. And before we decide finally, they give us good presentation. They bring the company. They make us a presentation for the whole thing, and then we'll decide to do it. But I'll be honest with you, I was so worried the last 3 months until the last week when I see the hall, which was really surprised me. It's really thanking them. Yeah, it helped us because it takes all the delegates. The number of delegates are growing and growing. So, alhamdulillah, we did it.
Wonderful. Well, it certainly looks very impressive and the sound is very good, and I think everyone was very happy with it. But also you have not just all the delegates to coordinate, you've managed to pull together so many volunteers, many of them, and there we have more than an abundance of people here, very helpful, and all Kuwaiti people really working closely with the delegates, with everybody else. How did you manage to... the country must be a little quiet this week. You've everybody working here. Tell us a little bit about pulling together the volunteers and the other people.
Yes, I can say that the Ministry of Oil is not working this week. Everybody's here. And yes, all the committees which are working here, except the service, are Kuwaitis, and they do it voluntary. And I will tell you that when we say that we want to have escorts, and because of the number of the Kuwaiti that we have in the ministry, it won't be enough to cover all that. So we write to KBC that we want at least 100 people, Kuwaiti people, to be as escort. It's unbelievable. We got more than 100. And I was not in a good position. What about if I don't need all that, all these people? Am I going to say to them, thank you, I don't need you, need you? And they are so encouraged, they want to join. So when we come here in the hotel, and we see there's a lot of work to be honestly, I was not expecting that work to need to be done, because a lot of security need to be done, a lot of activities should be taking place, and all these people are coming. They thought, by the beginning, they thought they will do only one job, but believe me, they work since 7 o'clock in the morning up till 3 o'clock in the afternoon, especially in the first 2 days before starting the meeting. And they are wonderful and they are happy. They are not complaining. Yes, maybe here and there is some, they feel tired and they complain, but it is not that serious, or it's very hard. And they are very pleasant. They are very happy. And for them, they say, Nawal, we want to continue. I say, no, that's enough.
Now, of course, the logistics to put all this together, you coordinated the people, you had to coordinate the transport, the security, all of that. There are ministers coming, there's protocol, everything involved. So you must be ready to run conferences and conventions now. You must have learned a lot from this.
Yes, first of all, yes, this is the experience that I got the last 30 years. Working in the Ministry of Oil, the experience I got it from working, attending meeting in OPEC. I learn a lot, but I have to say it honestly that all this is run under the instructions from Mr. Our Under Secretary, Mr. Saad Al-Wasmi. He was helpful for me a lot. We have a high court committee. It is a steering committee. It is from the Undersecretary for Finance and Administration, the Undersecretary for PR department, and Mr. Saad Al-Wasmi told them, please, whatever Nawal said she wants to be and she wants to do it, please do it. And this has really helped me a lot. And he gave me all the freedom. He will give me all the support to run all that. Yeah, I appreciate it really his work. And also thanks to Mr. Mohammed Shatti from KBC, thanks to Mr. Said Fadl from the administration. He's the godfather behind the tent, behind preparing the cars, behind preparing all these, the catering, everything. And all the, contracts that we have. I was out of that, and I leave it for him to handle it. Yeah.
Well, I think everybody will agree with me. A wonderful job. Well done. Thank you so much. And thanks for taking the time. I know everyone needs you. You're not finished yet. Thank you again. Good luck.
Thank you.